Hello clever people and welcome to my review for Spider-Man Far From Home. So Spider-Man Far From Home is a follow-up to Spider-Man Homecoming from 2017 and it is the 23rd installment into the MCU, and this one follows the story of Spider-Man as he is taking a trip to Europe with his friends where he runs into Mysterio, and there is a dilemma going on with certain rock or creatures that are based on the elements. There's fire, water, rock, and some wind, I think. And what's happening is that they're all trying to attack the Earth. So Mysterio is coming from a different multiverse, and he is trying to get Spider-Man to help him fight off these people so that they don't destroy the Earth. So Spider-Man Far From Home is a movie I was really looking forward to. It took place after the events of Endgame, so we got to see a lot of different things about Endgame and about the way that it all worked, and I was very, very excited for it. I also loved Spider-Man Homecoming. I thought it was one of the best MCU standalone movies. I thought it was just completely entertaining. So I went in just hoping for an experience, maybe not on the level of Homecoming, because it's hard to be on that level all the time with superhero movies, but just something that would also be very entertaining and very well done. And thankfully that is exactly what I got from Spider-Man Far From Home. This is a very well acted, very well constructed, and very generally entertaining movie. The big standouts here are Jake Gyllenhaal as Mysterio and Tom Holland as Spider-Man. Both of those guys shine in this movie. They give incredible performances. Tom Holland is the best Peter Parker and Spider-Man we've ever had. I will argue that all day long. I think that he is an incredible Spider-Man. He has all the nerdiness while also having all the cuteness that that character needs to have. And Jake Gyllenhaal as Mysterio, it was such a good performance from him. He was so locked into this role, and the sense, I can't say what the pure sense is, but the way that he does his character, you get the impression from him that he is a man that means serious business. And it is very, very interesting to see the way that his character turns out from the beginning of the movie to the end of the movie. He makes for a very, very interesting arc. And outside of characters and actors, the action in this movie is absolutely stunning. They do such a great job with the action in this movie. Spider-Man, particularly a scene towards the end of the movie where he's taking out some drones, is absolutely incredible. The action is just so well done in that. I think that this would be a great movie to make a video game off of Spider-Man based on, because the action in here is just incredible. And overall, it's an entertaining and funny movie. There's a lot of good laughs in here. There are some that don't quite land, but there's a lot of good laughs, particularly from the teachers in this movie. I don't know why, I just thought that they were really funny. And it's an overall well-rounded good movie. If I were to pick out some problems with it, it has a very, very cliched structure. It's a very cliched storyline. The villain motivations are just very cliched. It borrows a lot from other movies, and it's very obvious the way that it does it, and it makes for an experience that isn't as great as it possibly could have been. Alright, so that is my review for Spider-Man Far From Home. So in the end, it is a decent, entertaining, well done movie. It just has some problems with being overly cliched, and also there's a romance between Ned and another character in this movie, which I really, really disliked. But besides that, it's a very well done, very funny, entertaining movie. I will give Spider-Man Far From Home a 7.5 out of 10. Alright, that concludes my review for Spider-Man Far From Home. Before I finish here, I did want to talk about the post-credit scenes in this movie, so I will be talking about spoilers. If you have not seen it yet, pause the video, go watch it, come back, and finish the video. Anyway, so the post-credit scenes in this movie are incredible. They are some of the best that I have ever seen in the MCU, and they have led to so much speculating. The first one, the amount of reveals it drops back to back to back are absolutely shocking. It's basically the end of the movie just tagged on to a post-credit scene, and I love the way that they didn't have that be part of the main movie, because the movie's over, you enjoyed it, but then you see the post-credit scene where they drop J.K. Simmons, they drop the fact that Spider-Man has been framed, and they drop the fact that Peter Parker's identity has been revealed. All three drops, absolutely shocking. I love the way that they did that. And the second one, the way that you see Nick Fury, and then you see him slowly change into the Skrull from Captain Marvel. I don't remember their name, but I loved that reveal as well. I think that these are very, very strong post-credit scenes, some of the best in the MCU. My only problem with them is that they take away from the movie completely. They make it so that people only talk about them and not about the actual film, which is a bit of a problem. But besides that, I don't have anything wrong with this movie. Anyway, that concludes my review for Spider-Man Far From Home. So, what are your thoughts on this film, or what did you think of Spider-Man Homecoming? Comment in the comment section below and let me know. I'm Robert Burke, and this has been The Clever Critics. Goodbye.